Alright, everywhere, all at once. Stream, refresh. That one. That one. Over here, sure. Bam. Next. Post it. Over here. Bam. Post it. Back over here. All chat. Live chat. Yes, dominate. Dominate chat. Okay. Chat domination. It's all the rage. It's the situation. What am I looking at? That's it, right? It's all going? Bam. Hello. Hi. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to yet another episode of I'm playing Minecraft while talking about stuff. Today is a special day. I want to say happy birthday. Happy birthday to a very, very special person. Very important person by the name of Cindy. Cindy, is it Copeland still? Did that change? I don't know if it changed. Maybe it's something different. Cindy, Aunt Cindy. Happy birthday, Aunt Cindy. She's like, what, like 75? Like, pretty young. Pretty young. Long way to go. Long way to go. You got it. You got it, Aunt Cindy. Happy birthday. Okay. Yeah. So, what's going on today? I think today is the day we start counting down. I mean, should we start placing bets on when Donald Trump expires? He's getting up there, man, and that stress is killing him. Number one. Number two, he's going to be humiliated on the world stage. Like, he started the whole Iran war to one-up Obama, and he's not going to be able to do it. He wrecked what Obama did, and he can't do any better than Obama. He can't do it. He can't do it. The only thing he's done is, like, weaken the United States. That's it. So maybe that stress might kill him. You know, he's an old guy. Like, he's got a lot of narcissism built up in him. If reality starts crashing in on him, like, maybe that'll be enough to do him in. Because, you know, that's what's going down right now. Remember how I told you, like, the day the war started, that the only way out was by Donald Trump surrendering? That hasn't changed. Nothing's changed. Nothing's changed. Donald Trump begged in front of Chairman Xi to get China to help, and China wouldn't do it. Did you see the pictures coming out of China of Donald Trump? He was touching Xi so much. He didn't do the handshake thing. He didn't do any of it. He kept trying to, like, show friendship, and Xi was just cold. Bam. Like nothing. Because Donald Trump came to Xi asking for help to resolve the strait. Because China's getting hurt by it too, right? China gets a lot of oil from Iran, and they can't get their oil from Iran if America is blockading it. So yeah, Donald went to Xi asking for help, and Xi was so cold. He was so cold. It was funny. And then Donald Trump went to NATO and was all asking NATO to do something about it, and NATO's like, nah, dude, that's all on you. Ah, dude. He's got nothing. He's got nothing. So Donald Trump is stuck in a hubris trap. It's a hubris trap. I see why white supremacists would poison that story. because it describes them so well. It fits them so well. Like, Iraq was a hubris trap for W. Bush, and W. Bush fell into it. And Iran was a hubris trap for Donald Trump, and he's fallen into it. So now we're watching Donald Trump flail about like recklessly, endlessly, expending all his energy, wasting all his energy, struggling, getting nothing done, and he's just bleeding out. And the only way he's going to get out is if he surrenders. So that means giving Iran a bunch of money and fixing their stuff that we broke. How did I not save it? Did I? Maybe I. Here. Okay, hold on a second. Hold on. Let me look at my. I must have liked it. Likes. No, I just read it maybe. Okay, anyways. The deal being floated for Donald Trump. Yeah, you know what? I need to get more cobblestone. The deal that Donald Trump is floating is to give Iran lots of money and to help rebuild the things that they broke. So Donald Trump wasted all like a ridiculous amount of military resources for what? For a worse deal than Obama got. He blew all of our resources. That's not free, dude. That's not free. That's paid with taxpayers. The reason we don't have health care is because of all those missiles that Donald Trump used on Iran. The reason why college students are in debt is because we used all those missiles on Iran. We have student loan debt because of missiles used on Iran. Because Donald Trump wanted to blow up a water tower in Iran. For a worse deal than what Obama got. For nothing. Spending 0 missiles. Donald Trump was never a fucking deal maker. It was always a lie. It was always reality TV propaganda that stupid people believe to be true. Donald Trump was always a criminal. The only reason why he had any name recognition was because of a stupid television reality TV show. A stupid reality TV show. That's it. So the reason why everything costs so much, I mean, I want to say it's because of this or that, but really it's all of it. And all of it stems from corruption. It's corruption. Corruption is how the oligarch class steals all our money and fleeces us and robs the treasury through corruption. It's all corruption. It's all the same thing. Corruption. Donald Trump and his administration is corrupt. They're all corrupt. The whole lot of them are corrupt. I'm using this AMD noise suppression because I have a fan going because it's really, really, really hot. It's going to be super hot today in Salem, like 100 degrees. It's weird. Anyways. And like my neighbor doesn't have air conditioning. And I'm like, neighbor, you got to have air conditioning. You gotta have air conditioning, but then like I know her situation, right? So like she doesn't have a lot of spare cash to be like buying stuff like that. So, but it's not like you can't look at air conditioning as like a luxury anymore. That's like a serious health thing anymore with climate change. Like maybe back in the day it was something different, but anymore you kind of need air conditioning. So like I'll help her out if she needs air conditioning, but yeah, dude, that kind of sucks that like it's that number one, someone's without like important fucking infrastructure in their living facility, and number two, that they're in a situation where they can't obtain it on their own. That's shitty, dude. That's shitty. It's a bad situation. Perpetuated by our system, which is currently being fleeced by oligarchs through corruption. Like it was announced that Elon Musk was the world's first paper trillionaire. Like, remember how Elon Musk cut U.S. aid and let millions of the poorest people on Earth, he let them die so he could pay for his own tax cut. Do you remember that? Like, the world's first trillionaire is a failure on our part. It's a failure. There should never be a trillionaire when we have starving children. There should never be a trillionaire when we have homeless people. There should never be a trillionaire when we have people going with preventable diseases, dying from preventable diseases. There should never be a trillionaire. What the fuck is wrong with us? Corruption. Corruption. That's not the vision that I recall Jesus showing me of starving children, of I shouldn't say that, right? Like that's not, you know, when I hear of the good that we're supposed to do in the world, it doesn't involve having starving children. It doesn't involve spreading misery. It doesn't involve having one person so rich that they can dictate to governments what goes on. That doesn't jive with any religion I know. No religion I know advocates for this kind of thing. No religion on earth, unless your religion is money. Unless your religion is white supremacy. Happy Sunday. Woo! Hey, check this out. I figured out I can use these shulker boxes, right? Like, why don't I use these shulker boxes? Like, it's obvious. Look at it, what I'm supposed to be doing. It's obvious what you should be doing. So yeah, fuck Elon Musk, world's richest Nazi. He's a Nazi, you know. and his cars are Nazi cars. If you drive a Tesla, congratulations, you drive a Nazi car. You can justify it to yourself all you want. You can put your little sticker on there. No one's gonna fucking care. It's a Nazi car. And what does that say about the person driving a Nazi car? They may not be a Nazi themselves, but it's not a deal breaker for them. Dude, Rivens are fucking amazing vehicles. Did you see those things? I saw a Chevy Volt the other day. I'm like, man, that's a pretty nice car. Like, there are other alternatives to fucking Tesla. Teslas are shit. It's a Nazi car, man. It's a Nazi car. There's no other way around it. Elon Musk is a Nazi, and it's a Nazi car. Roar! 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 Did I not save that? Save this image. This is a nice one. Here. Da da da. Let me show you what I'm talking. Oh yeah. It's already there. Here. What a nice segue. Check this out. Bam! So the thing is that the time that I come from, that millennials probably don't know about, is here. Let me show you. Wah, 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 wah. So this period, you see, so this is a graph, and on the left it says share of top decline of national income. Okay. The top decile shares in U.S. national income dropped from 45 to 50% in the 1910s to 20s to less than 35% in the 1950s. So income inequality. This graph basically shows you income inequality. This is how much of the income is controlled by the top 1%, or the top percent, the richest people. And you can see, typically in history, the very, very wealthy controlled anywhere from 40 to 50% of the wealth in the whole country. But then you had World War I or World War II, and the threat of communism forced the United States government to implement the New Deal in order to stave off the communists from taking over the United States. And a lot of that, and the rise of unions and Social Security and all sorts of other social programs, that decreased the amount of money that the top richest people had to about 35%. So from 40 to 50% down to 35%. And that period from 1940 to about 1980 was like a golden age for the United States. I was born in the latter half of, at the very edge of this, the very end of it. So I got to watch it like go away. I grew up watching it go away. Man, that explains so much of me. Wow. I grew up watching it go away from me. That's funny. I grew up watching it go away from me. Okay, I need to fix this camera real quick. Hold on. Chroma key. Chroma key. Okay. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? Okay, yeah. So this time period is like the golden age for the United States. This period right here, where the wealth was taken from the very, very richest and like the concentration of wealth was notched down, and it was spread out more amongst the people. And that was like the golden age of America. But when 1980s, when Ronald Reagan came into power, that's when all that started getting taken away. When Reagan came into power, now remember, Reagan himself was totally corrupt, and Reagan was like basically an outspring, grew out of Richard Nixon. So, and Donald Trump is what Richard Nixon wished he could have done. So, yeah. So in order for, like, we've like gone off the beaten path a long way, and what we're witnessing right now is the end stage of the oligarchs stripping out all the fucking good shit of America. Like, they started on Reagan, and it's just been accelerating. Like, you get a Democrat in there who might like slow it a little bit or staunch the bleeding, but then a Republican gets back in and like ramps it back up. So it's crazy. It's crazy. We had Pride here in Salem the other day, the Pride Festival. I didn't go. Maybe I should have. It was really hot, man. It was really hot, and I just spent a bunch of time out at the anti-Trump protest, that the weekly anti-Trump protest they always do. So I was like, I don't know if I want to stand out in more heat. And it's not really about me anyways, right? Like, whenever I go, I get, like, looked at, like, as sus. Because, like, who's this older dude walking around by himself, right? So, like, yeah, it's better, like, but, you know, but I heard that a bunch of jerks showed up and caused problems. So much that the police had to intervene and arrest people. That fucking sucks, dude. That sucks. Like, why do right-wingers fucking feel the need to go, like, crash parties that don't involve them at all? I don't understand it. So it kind of makes me want to, like, wish I kind of went, so I could have confronted it. But then what good would I have done by confronting it? I would have just caused more problems. I myself might have gotten arrested. Like, who knows, right? So, like, I'm glad the organizers were able to take care of it. I hope the Nazis didn't fucking cause too much disruption. I should make it a point to go next year. It just sucks. It just I mean, it's like, why? Why would you fucking do that shit? It has nothing to do with you. Why would you spend the time and energy to go disrupt something that had nothing to do with you? I mean, aren't there data centers you can go protest? Like, what the fuck? Hey, Nazi! Leave those kids alone! We don't need no Nazification! We don't need no thought control! Dark sarcasm in the forums! In the Discord. There we go. Nazi, leave those kids alone. Nazi, hey, Nazi, leave those kids alone. Yeah. It's mine now. Yeah, so that kind of sucked. All right, well, I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess I gotta do what I gotta do, right? All right. What else is going on? Bam! CBS News. The Trump administration is revoking the legal status of 530,000 Cubans, Haitians, Nicaraguans, and Venezuelans. And this guy here, at Black Knight 10K says, so even if you came here, quote, the right way, you're still getting deported. See? We told you it was the racism. The whole thing, the whole mass deportation is a white supremacist ethnic cleansing project. The whole thing. It was never about crime. It was never about anything. It was never about anything. They just made shit up. Remember when Donald Trump made shit up about immigrants eating cats and dogs just to stir up hate against the immigrants? Remember that? Yeah, it was always just racism. They're just racists. They're just fucking Nazis. That's what we're up against. That's what we're up against. That's why I want y'all to get involved and to be aware of what's happening. Because we're literally up against the Nazis, who are the literally like really bad guys. I mean, okay, yeah, right? It's not just the Nazis, sure. It's like flavors, right? You got Confederates too, of course. And like other sorts of like fucked up people. But they're all basically like on the same side-ish. Yeah. Okay, what else is going on? Oh, no, this one. Levelized cost of energy. So this is a graph displaying the various costs of energy for each source. So you have fossil fuels are what 27 cents per kilowatt hour, and it's gone down a bit to around like 17, but recently it's spiked up to 20 cents an hour. And then coal is about like at like 11, 12 cents. It's been going up. And gas is about 8 cents. It went down to like almost 6 cents or 6 cents. Now it's back up to like 7. Solar panels, renewable, started out really expensive, like 35 cents a kilowatt hour, but rapidly fucking declined in cost. And now in 2025, it's about 11 cents. It's like the cheapest. Wind was always pretty low to start out, and it's also way down there. It's about the same level as renewables at 11 cents. And then you got your alternative. Nuclear is way up there at like 17. And geothermal is about, let's see, what is that? About like 8, 9? So the cheapest energy right now is renewables. And they're just going to get cheaper because capacity doesn't go away. Like with oil, once you extract it and you refine it and you do all the stuff to it, you burn it and it's gone. You do all the work to it, you do all the work to get it, and then to like take out the bad stuff and to refine it and purify it to make it just right, and then you just burn it and it's gone. But with solar panels, you take all the stuff, you make it, you install it, and it just stays there. It just keep pumping out the energy for years and years and years and years and years. Like China has built so many solar panels, it would make sense for the United States to go fully electrified like right now using all of China's cheap ass panels. Use all of China's panels. They're already made. They're already done, dude. Just use them. Just use them and instantly electrify the whole country. And then build out your domestic capacity to replace all the Chinese ones. And we can, like that, dude. We can do it like that. Just use China's. They're the cheapest solar panels available right now. You cannot get any cheaper solar panels than Chinese solar panels. They overproduced by a lot. Just use them, dude. They produce them at a loss. I mean, if you're trying to like min-max the whole thing, then understand China produced their solar panels at a loss. So if we procure their solar panels that they produce at a loss, we can basically get solar panels for below cost and install them and get all that fucking free energy for years. That will buy us time to build our own domestic supply lines with superior technology and superior quality, using domestic labor and domestic sources. It's a win-win situation, guys. It's a win-win situation. It's easy. You just need to have a government that works for the United States people. And not one that works for the oligarchs. It's easy. Like, it's not that we don't know what to do. It's that it's that the powers that be have a vested interest in keeping things the way they are. And people become demoralized and give up. And give up all their agency and their power. They just give it up. So a lot of what we have to do is to rekindle the spirit, the flame inside of people when it starts to dim. Because great things are there. They're right there. We know what to do. We know how to do it. It's possible. It's realistic. It's within reach. We can do it if we get enough people behind it, into the vision. That's the key. Power is in the people. Understand, it's not one person. One person can't do anything. Not that one person can't do anything. One person can do a fuck ton. One person can move mountains. But still, it's only by utilizing the strength of the people. When you get the people invested in the vision, then it's unstoppable. Then it's inevitable. You got to get the people invested into the vision. Because where's the power? Where is the power? Do the oligarchs have the power? No. They steal the power, but they don't have it. It doesn't come from them. The power comes from the people. It always comes from the people. Yeah, get people into the vision. Rekindle those spirits. We can do it! Fascists can fuck off. They'll never win. Okay. Not even time. Ah. What's next? We have Trump lying a lot. You know what? Hey, I want to chop wood. I'm tired of digging stone. Let's go chop wood. Yeah, I read a story about a woman named, I think, Jessica Southern, who she is a right-wing influencer, and she was raped by Andrew Tate, and she kept it secret because if she told anyone, then her brand would be ruined. And her brand was how she made money. So she kept her rape secret and protected a rapist in order to save her status and her reputation and her money. That's harsh, man. And I was just talking about showing you that cartoon of the dog. Hold on. Oh no. Oh yeah, here it goes. Okay. I'm like, did it crash? Oh no. What did I do with it? It was right there. How do I lose these things, man? I just saw it. There, yeah. Remember Escape Samsara? No, give up that only. So like in this case, her attachment was her reputation, her status. She didn't want to, because she was attached to her status, she was not free to do what she had to do, which is tell everyone that Andrew Tate is a rapist, and that the brand of masculinity that Andrew Tate sells is bullshit. It's bullshit. It's like, it's not masculinity. It's fucking rape. He sells rape, and he dresses it up as masculinity. There's nothing masculine about rape. Like that's like caveman fucking behavior, dude. Like that's like lack of civility. That's like I can't control my fucking animal fucking urges. I lack self-control and I'm an animal. That's what that means. That's Andrew Tate sells fucking animal. He doesn't sell masculinity. He sells animal nature and calls it masculinity. Yay, cobblestone. See how good it is having shulker boxes? I love shulker boxes. They're the best. But now I don't have enough room for anything. I can just put it somewhere else for now. Because cobblestone is great. Where am I going to put it? Ow. Oh. Oh. All right, here. Actually, no, not here. Yeah, here. All right. Hee hee hee. Looks so nice. What? All the colors coming in. Ha 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 ha. Nice. um Let's see. What else? What else? You know what? I'm gonna go look at Blue Sky. Oh, the Knicks won the playoffs, or no, the NBA championship, and it was the first time they've won in like 55 years, which is, pretty nice, right? Like, they haven't had a win in a long time. I'm glad they can win. New York is like kicking ass, right? They elect a good mayor, and then their basketball team wins their first match in like 55 years. The Seattle elects a socialist mayor, and their team wins the Super Bowl. I'm seeing a pattern here. AOC for president. I'm telling you, AOC for president. You want America to get on track. AOC for president. Oh, and like expand the court to like, I don't know, 50 judges, 55 judges. 50, well, you gotta have an odd number for ties. So like, yeah, 73 judges. Get 73 judges on the Supreme Court. And then eliminate the Senate or render it moot. And then expand the House of Representatives to like 10,000 people. 10,000 representatives. 10,000 representatives! Ichiman representatives. Ichiman. What else? Ranked choice voting. I would like to get multi-member districts, but to get rid of gerrymandering, but I don't know enough about that to talk about it. Man, I'm not. I can talk about like what can I talk about? I should talk about like pride, but I mean I don't know what I'm gonna say, right? I'm a cishet man, right? I'm a cishet guy. I'm pretty open-minded, like, but like, yeah. I'm not sure where. Well, the opposition to gay rights and trans rights and women's rights all comes from like the right wing. I don't know what to say. I was talking to my neighbor who was frustrated with both political parties. And I hear that a lot. I hear about people who like tune out or give up because they don't like either political party and there's no third party to vote for. And I like that's why I keep advocating for ranked choice voting, because it strengthens our vote. It makes our vote stronger, and it allows for the possibility of multiple parties. You're not stuck with just the two parties. You can get third parties without hurting the other parties that you like. Right now, under our current first past the post system, our vote is very weak. We can only vote for one person, even if there's multiple candidates. So if we vote for the candidate we really like, we end up hurting the candidate that's okay and helping the candidate we hate the most. So to fix that problem, you do ranked choice voting. That way, you can vote for the candidate you really like. You actually like want to win, but you're not just throwing your vote away. Your vote will go if your guy doesn't win or is eliminated, your vote isn't thrown away. It's just moved to your next favorable person. Your number 2 person. So if we can do that, I think we can increase voter participation. Like, democracy works best when everyone participates. And voting is like the easiest form of participation there is. And we still have a problem getting people to participate. Even if we mail you the ballots, like, we still have a problem with it. So there's got to be, but that's because a lot of people despair about the power of their vote being so weak. Well, the way you fix that is you literally vote to make your own vote more powerful. And that's with ranked choice voting. Literally vote yourself more power. That's all I'm asking. Just vote yourself more power. I mean, the government does, like, politicians do it all the time. They always vote themselves more power. It's time for the voters to vote themselves more power. It's not that we don't know, it's that there are forces aligned against us to keep the status quo. It's not that we don't know. So part of the trick is to find out what we already know. Because if there's a problem, chances are someone's already seen the problem that you saw and has already worked out the right solution. Or you can go through a number of solutions to figure out which one can be adapted for your particular situation. What else do I got here? Oh, okay. So part of the okay, yeah, I just read the story. Israel has bought here. You know what? I'm gonna like, let me show you what I see. Right? Let me show you what I see. This is what I see right now. I see a guy named Mark Chadbourne say Israel has bombed Dahiya in Beirut, and I'm seeing a cloud of smoke in a densely populated city by the sea. And Donald Trump has been saying over and over again that he's on the verge of a peace deal. And Iran has been saying over and over again, look, dude, any ceasefire peace deal we have has to include Israel not bombing other people. And Israel does not agree to this. Israel does not agree to the peace deal. And so Israel just bombed Beirut, which means they just killed the peace deal that Donald Trump was making. Do you see why Donald Trump is stuck in the situation he's in? He's in a hubris trap. It's a trap that it's a sticky situation from which he cannot extricate himself. Donald Trump cannot get out of Iran. He cannot get out. He can't. He's stuck. He cannot get out. He can't make a peace deal because Israel won't let him. But he has to make a peace deal because the market's going to start crashing. Inflation's going to start creeping up more and more. Like 4.2% inflation's like pretty significant. Pretty significant. Like, if the markets don't get you, the voters will. So Donald Trump needs to make a deal, but he can't because Israel won't let him. Any deal Donald Trump makes is going to be worse than the deal that Obama had already made, that Donald Trump ripped up. Donald Trump ripped up the deal that Obama made to put in a worse deal. Because he's a terrible negotiator. And let me cut this off. People want to say, oh, look at Bibi Netanyahu is actually the one who controls the United States. No. No, 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 no. No, that's not true. At any time, Donald Trump could kneecap Bibi Netanyahu. At any time. All Donald Trump has to do is say, you know what, I'm going to cut off U.S. supply of arms to Israel. Boom, done. It's over. Israel is finished. Israel is done. The moment the United States stops supporting Israel, it's over. Israel cannot sustain its war without U.S. assistance. That's why Iran is wise to link Israeli aggression to the peace deal. Because Israeli aggression is only possible with U.S. assistance. That's the only way they can do it, is because the United States helps them. If the United States withdraws its help, then Israel can't do its war against its neighbors. But Donald Trump doesn't want to. He doesn't really want. I mean, he wants Israel to stop. He wants Bibi Netanyahu to stop, but he's not going to do anything to make him stop. He's just going to whine about it. Every president has had the power to limit Israel, but chosen not to, for I guess because they get some kind of benefit from it, and I don't know really what it is, other than having a base in the Middle East. But yeah, so that kind of sucks. There's not going to be a peace deal for probably months. Well, I don't know. Like, maybe Congress will finally come around to it. But so far, Congress has been pretty happy to let Donald Trump do whatever he wants with the military. Both Democrats and Republicans have been pretty happy to let Donald Trump do what he wants. Like, some Democrats have been trying to stop it, but the leadership lets the Dems have a rotating villain. Just enough Dems to cross the aisle to keep the war going. So what else is going on? Man, I got 7 more minutes. World Cup. Oh God! No, I'm not even going to talk about Donald Trump's desecration of the United States. We all know Donald Trump is evil. We already know that. Birds of a feather flock together. Right? You know that saying, right? Birds of a feather flock together. And then you also know the saying, you shall know them by their fruits. And Donald Trump's fruits are in the Epstein files. So think about what kind of tree is Donald Trump if his fruits can be found in the Epstein files. Well, what are Donald Trump's fruits? What are the outcomes of his deeds? Well, he creates rape victims, sexual assault victims, child rape. That's what Donald Trump makes. Child rape victims. So you shall know him by his fruits. So the fruits of Donald Trump are child rape victims, number one. So that's the kind of tree Donald Trump is. Now, number two, birds of a feather flock together. So what kind of bird flocks to a tree that rapes children? So when I confront them with that, right? When I confront them with that, what do they say? Do your research. They tell me to do my research. What? I don't know. The QAnon people are telling me to do my research? I don't know. That's what I mean. That's why they say it's a cult. There's nothing you can do, nothing you can say that will they didn't reason their way into their situation. So you're not going to reason your way out of it. They didn't sit there and think about the facts and be like, according to these facts from reputable sources. No, that's not how they got there. Because if they did that, then they would be like, oh, Donald Trump is a fucking rapist. No, instead what they did was, I believe they start with the idea that Donald Trump is a good person. And they construct whatever facts they need to in order to go to arrive at the conclusion that they've already gotten, which is that they think Donald Trump is great. So there's not really any way to talk to these people. Oh, but but it's like, okay, here, should I bring it up? I don't really want to, man. Yeah, how much time do I have? No, I only have like 3 minutes. I don't really want to bring it up. It's like a touchy thing, and like, yeah. I'm not entirely well versed on it, and I'm probably not the best spokesperson for it. And I guess I can do my story about it. Here, I can do a story. All right. Yeah. Let me just do it real quick. I might as well. Too late now, huh? Fucking blabbermouth. Okay. So this happened, right? This happened on Gloria's Facebook. So what do we got here? It says up here, recently, I have seen White Lives Matter on my feeds, and I'm already sickened by it, right? But then he goes on to say, I am tired of Black Lives Matter. Why would you be tired of Black Lives Matter? Right? Why would you be tired of Black Lives Matter? And then they're, oh, but wait, I'm not finished. And then they go, I'm tired of White Lives Matter. Well, yeah, you should be. Because the only reason why they say White Lives Matter is to negate Black Lives Matter. They say, it's human lives matter, no colors needed. So it's like, oh, so you're like a White Lives Matter person. You're saying, no, Black Lives Matter. No, it's all lives matter. It's a negate. They negate, literally negates Black Lives Matter in order to say that. Like, there wouldn't be the statement, all lives matter, if it wasn't in response to Black Lives Matter. Is it an affirmation of Black Lives Matter? No, it's a negation of Black Lives Matter. Because if you say all lives matter in response to Black Lives Matter, then what you're saying is the very real material conditions of Black Americans today, right now, is irrelevant to the great things happening to all the other humans. Because in our situation right now, if you look at things on a material level, objectively, in our system does not weight black lives equally to other lives. Objectively speaking. So if you say all lives matter on top of an objectively unfair system, all you're doing is covering it up. So think of it like this. We're at the dinner table. And what's for dinner is justice. It's justice. Justice is for dinner. And one by one, the groups come up. and you're sitting there doling out the groups. And everyone's got their serving of justice. But the black people group, they come up their plate and it's empty. They didn't get their serving of justice. So they go up to the server and they say, "Hey, server, I'm hungry too." And then the server looks at the black group and says, "Hey, we're all hungry, okay? We're all hungry." Yeah. All lives matter is a negation of Black Lives Matter. I tried to explain this to a guy I know, a neighbor, and I tried to explain this to a neighbor, and he didn't buy my explanation, and I stupidly pointed to the one black guy that was in our group, and said, "Why don't you ask him then?" Man, that was my bad. It's not incumbent upon black people to educate white people. That was my bad. That was my mistake. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have offloaded my responsibility onto a random black person I didn't even know. It was a jerk move on my part. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'm sorry. But yeah, it happens to me a lot that what I say people either ignore or like discredit. Which is like what happened. I tried to explain to the guy who posted that statement that it was like not necessarily a good statement, and he just ignored me for days. Other people started pointing it out like, hey over here, and he ignored me. I'm like, all right, dude, if it's coming to this kind of head, then, and it did, and it was unpleasant. But anyways, that's how it works, right? Diversity, yeah, that's a term I learned from another person. Diversity of tactics. We need a diversity of tactics. Not everyone is gonna resist the same way, or in the manner that you agree with, or that you find pleasant. But that's okay, right? Everyone has their way of resisting. And if your frequencies harmonize and amplify, all the better. If they negate each other, you might want to move apart. Ugh. All right, that's my hour, right? Anyways, I hope this was somewhat useful to you in some way. I hope your spirit is heartened, and that you use the power of imagination to envision a better world where we can all be free and prosperous. Until then, peace. Protect yourself. Build connections. I'm out. Stop.